About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
They don't run that bit.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards.
I told you, Colt. Don't run that way.
He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down here for the offense.
Don't act like you about to run, but you know you gonna run.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds a crease at the 20. And a really
I know you going right. Then you gonna act like he gonna change up the place. Get your big ass on, yo.
Wants to throw on first down.
I'm yeet.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Anytime this guy has that much time to throw, you're not going to stop him from picking up the first down.
No, and he needs to go thank his offensive lineman right now. Thank you, big fellas, for keeping me upright. No pressure.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack. No way, huge loss on that play.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he runs it in for the score.
Man, this nigga straight in, but he knows you can't handle the head tap with you, man.
What you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Cameron. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You gonna do something? I hope you do something. You do. Hope you do.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them.
Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He wants to go deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Golden. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to the air one more time. Looking to the big tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. On the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Touchdown, UNC! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Golden. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking deep down the right side.
Yo, you dropped the ball.
They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz, too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Wants to throw on third down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On the option. Now the toss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space, it's Harris. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out
just
wide. They knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Cameron. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. That last completion has him set up, second and short. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
The offenses run these slant routes. It's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs managed. But the way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Nixon. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's a great job by the quarterback here in this 2-minute situation, realizing that all of his receivers are available in live targets right now, right? He hasn't thrown to that guy too often up to this point in the game, but he didn't quit on him, and that play saw him wide open and gave him a shot.
Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to pass on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. It's good. Easy ball for the ref. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Oh man,
they make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Scarlet Knights will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
To throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long.
You just might as well quit too, buddy. Yeah, I tell the people, I'll be warning their eyes. I be paying like a bitch today. I want to get my natty, so quit the game. Get the shit.
Gives it to the back on the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that
time. You make it 3 every single time when I go.
So they're lining up to kick it off. After that last drive, put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Hankerson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That's caught. It's Jordan. Push down for the tackle.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The give and the run on 4th down. They stop him.
This
short
big
of the
game,
marker, and they'll turn it over
just
on
make it
down.
easy for me, gang.
Bowman
Just let me get to
defense
my
that time
90
on
already.
4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Delivers the stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. He'll try to pop the draw. Gets away from one. Finds some space.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that. There are a lot of defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Now they'll run the draw. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Daniels. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On the move, it's Hankerson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Let me see you, bro. Just quiet. But oh my Lord, you just might as well just quit.
The Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got
Quit, Brady. Get fucking quiet. Oh my Lord, just go wait, just quit, Brady. Waste some fucking time. Waste some energy. Fucking ball, Joe. Quit, please. Tell you. He's gonna make this fucking point.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2.
Talk about stupid bitch. He's got
the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They go to the ground. And he'll be stopped behind the line.
That play right there is the type of play that will get offensive coordinators fired. That single run right there wiped out a huge chunk of their offensive production today. That was the equivalent of the Great Depression for this offense. That running back should be benched after making a run like that. You've now got to find a way to galvanize your offense. Somebody else has to go out onto the field and not make bad decisions like that guy just made.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already he's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I bet my AR was going to start playing Sylvie now.
3rd and long, it's tough to, you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Nifty little dance step. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Fucking 30 is quick, 30 is fucking quick, 30.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Oh, it's a fake. Headed for the end zone. They're not going to come close to getting the 2, but it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. Lets it fly. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released a pass. It's incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him, and nobody's close. The expressway Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. This should be the last play of the quarter. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The give on the inside. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the offense on first down. This guy can throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The back goes in motion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a wide open receiver. There he goes to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the punishment has been extended.
Number 3. And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together for Jesse. They stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Noles will call on their punt team. First punt of the... It's a fake he wants to throw. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Makes a connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
That's breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been
Lost one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got the quick pass. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Line gets set, first down. And they'll take a knee. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has a second down play. Tried to catch them napping, fake spike, and now he'll throw it. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but...
Oh, Marlo, hold on. You just bombed me, Birdie. You just bombed me. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. I know you shitting your ass, amen.
I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget.
No, I know your ass happy.
But at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Golden. At midfield, he's got room. Running looking toward the tape.
Touchdown, bitch. You think you would like that? I'm like that. I'm better than you, G. I'm way better than you.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh, just a Baja on your ass. 55 points. You got 7 points up, boy. You on my TikTok, boy.
How to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different.
Look at him bum. He didn't even switch. Like, I'm talking about it.
You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
Gonna put your gamer tag in there. Now you I know who you is. I'm famous, man. I got 1.1 million on that TikTok.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Pulling that belt. That shit crab, man. That's sad, man.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Hell, bro. Bro, you can you just quit everything, bro? How you playing? Like, can you just give me one question and leave, bro? Like, how you playing?
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they just
give me that question.
Not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Let's go. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
Oh my God, I got head
tap. Huge game if he could have held
on.
I'm
about to be right there, Chad.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Here's a throw downfield late.
He dropped the ball.
This defense makes a 4th down stop.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5.
You know you can't come in, man.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. He's looking to throw. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted.
And they fake it. The holder looking for a man. And they got him for the sack. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Off play action on 1st down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Going to the running game. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Power football with the run. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big
Bruh, you really did all of this and just to throw a pick. I thought you were going to make a touchdown. Easy. You did all of that just to throw a pick.
This is a defense
Nigga food.
That's nigga food. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Offense set on first down. Quarterback will audible. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Coming out aggressively. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Warren. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Wants to throw on third down. He'll take a shot. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Got his man quickly. Brought down short of the goal line. Two-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
After the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action. Dances away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Looking to buy time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
Like, bro. Let's be for real, chat. Let's be for real, guys. Let's be for real. That's supposed to be my fault. Let's be for real.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pulls it in. It's Parker. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
He's going to take off. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! Now they'll line up.
Keep playing like that, I'm telling you. Keep playing like that. I just like that.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
At the 45 on his way. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
In the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick, getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. He breaks a tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Dropping back, it's Shuck. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Kai! What a grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wide out in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, they'll take to the air. Looking left. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He's into the end zone, and they'll put two more on the board just
I just bombed you, kid. How you feel right now, kid?
Scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Yep. I want you to run that time up because I get the ball back, bro. You get the ball back soon. Oh yeah, you raps, kid.
About to kick it away again as
it's a GG in the chat. Yeah, GG. Let me get to it. Let me calm down before.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really,
why you feel me? Start moving, tight.
Unit to get down there.
That's not what I need. Tight. Tight.
The Bronco offense back out there, ready to give it another spin. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there to make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And for a drop play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice pop.
No!
And picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 20.
Nasty work, kid. Nasty work.
Down, Crimson Tide.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone. Eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football. Breaks on it perfectly. Steps in front and takes it all the way to the house.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
Shut up, bro. I want to hear that.
Send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. No return coming. He'll call for the.
He's a fast ass nigga you got over there. I ain't going back. He a fast ass nigga now.
Boise State ready to send up that offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
They're going to that chart chat because my QB is on code because this the little pick I just forgot. He's on code.
One in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision.
Wait, we gotta walk it back. Oh yeah.
The penalty.
It's a cheating for your
offense on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a nice effort by the defense there. They knew that the QB was in an empty set. There was only 5 guys blocking him, so they didn't get to him right away. But because the quarterback just kept holding on to the football, they were able to pursue and get a hit on him.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'm down by 2 touchdowns.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They're bringing heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
He got it. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's a draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Fires left.
Yo! Nah.
He'll try to take it back. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter.
I'm going to go call it a quit right now because, yo, hell no. Only down by 14. Not 14, I'm tripping.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score now at 24, Boise State 14.
Nah, I ain't gonna quit. I feel like I'm gonna get lucky right here.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And they'll knock him down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air.
Can I
Passes well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
They'll try it on the ground.
Yeah, this shit low-key bucking trap. Let me just quit because this nigga suck, bro. Because this game just bucking for me, bro. Like, bro. Ain't no way, chop. Put me in my playoff, bro. Let me get my playoff. Y'all nigga tripping.
And the Scarlet Knights will put toe to leather and will get started. Fair catch called for and made. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Oh, what a move! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Ball State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cameron. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Warren. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burden. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Now from inside the red zone. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Zings it complete to the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Defense not showing press coverage. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Rutgers 8, Ball State 7.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Going deep. Snags it on the right. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This
this offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Mayfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Line is set on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
He wants to throw it again. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's hauled in at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And that is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Using the quick game. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, in this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's moving out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
He chucks one out to the right. And the pass is intercepted. That's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chooses to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's fault. Luckily, they fumbled it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is picked off.
Fucking little boy, nigga.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Right, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against the elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to drive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd short, 3rd medium, 3rd long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far in 3rd down.
That's my brother. Go shut it, get out. Go get back shit. Go get back shit.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Nixon. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move it.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
All wideouts, no backs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A jet sweep pass. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it before. Again, nice job understanding that. Flying up, coming and making the big.
Wide open, he makes the catch. He's off to the races. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And listen, still a ways to go. Great job by this offense. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score, did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stuff? Now, the defense has to
Everything is not feeling right. Trying feeling right. Work out to the feet, to the feet, to the cool. If with the feet, with the workout. I will fly from the bar. I will feet to the loved one.
Try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Not much.
The time, walk the dulo, everything is nice. Everything is nice.
The first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, cannot at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Everything is nice.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football. The receiver from the ball.
Everything is nice.
Beautiful job.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cameron. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down.
We do the workout. Let me try to the fly. I will be to the left.
Of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Finds his tight end. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Getting some heat. And they got him. A sack denied. Try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points.
Well, that couldn't have worked out any better for the offense. Receiver understanding, hey, we're down in possession, 2-minute situation. We don't have timeouts. I got to catch this pass. I need to get out of bounds. He did exactly that.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayfield. He uncorks one deep. Fires into traffic and intercepted. Bringing it back.
So to the brain, nigga. To the body, to the free, but it thing. Oh, this is my name. Man, this is the brain. Do the job for me. That's for the brain. Ready for the new shape. Ready for the new bait. That's too late. He was trying to cling on to a nigga, but it's too late. Booked up like a dolly, like a condom in my face. Single dollar and these bands got a blue face. Diamonds in the rollie, they ain't AG like a blue ray. The way that I've been falling should make it come with a 2K. So I'm for the summer, I might pull up in a new race. This a new game that's gonna only give you crew chase. And we house it down, better tighten up your shoelace. Let's go get up close and let the Glock 22 spray. We pop out into a party. I'm with the gang, and this gon' be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body, shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock for me, little niggas don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
And I call him Pro, he said he ready for the state. What you playing? You ain't, we ain't never played again. Do I be around some killers that go crazy for the kid? If I told you my charges won't look at me the same. Bitch, you pushes in my life, I wish I never had to make. But my brother see them die, and I just see them graduate. Got that 40
Yeah, don't call it from the
I wonder what he's doing. 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 Music. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder how he's doing.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A first down for the offense. It's a draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle is Cameron. And more yards after contact. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Broncos are on the move. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Offense being aggressive, they go for 2 early in the game on the first drive, and they don't come away with the points now. How's that going to impact the game?
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Frazier. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
On a little time, let's it go.
My old coach always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch past the sticks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jordan. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You've got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Intercepted.
Wait, nigga, big boy going to the fucking crib. Big boy going to the fucking crib, nigga. Big boy. My whole body. Just paint the throat, make it so solid. Oh, shit.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fair catch called for and made. looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. Little handoff, little sneak attack. Great play call.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Keeps the legs moving. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Quarterback checking off. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Calls his own number. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hint. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers!
This defense is going to have to do a better job.
Okay, just quit, Brady. Just quit.
And the big guys all we can. Me and Jeff like young snake, up actually nigga like big flame. Niggas know everybody's in the state to state. And the mean all come niggas for the pay. And it has to be this me can't take. I'm bust niggas brain, so I say what he think. You ain't never kill a nigga, you ain't got no rank. Got no rank.
Big B. Let's G. Let me pass my feet. Let me pass my feet. Line the screen. And the beat.
Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this season classic.
Right good. One up block. Good shot. Pretty good shot.
Call for the fair catch here.
Sponsor.
First down here for the offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Handoff from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's an awesome looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the ball.
David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
To the 10. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, you got lucky right there, boy. You're supposed to be picked.
All over him, knock the ball to the ground.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, fuck nigga. Shut up, fuck nigga. Just hear for throw. Pick your fucking play, bitch. Shut up, good boy. Good boy, you fucking cracker. You a fucking cracker, nigga. You a fucking cracker, nigga. Don't even talk to me like that, nigger. Fucking nigger. You fucking nigger. Fucking nigger. And look at that, nigger. Shut up, nigger. Shut up, nigger. You a fucking nigger, but don't talk to me. You're not even white. You fucking black. Don't even talk to me, nigger.
I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Stupid ass nigger. What you doing, nigger? Shut up, nigger. Shut up, nigger. Shut up, nigger. Shut up, nigger. You a fucking nigger. You don't got no right to talk to me, nigger. Shut up, nigger.
You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football. I
don't even use EBT. I'm rich, fuck, nigga. You be using EBT. You know about it. I never know nothing about EBT until TikTok, really.
Getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Yeah, tight shit. Nigga like you, tight shit.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cameron. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. A little release to the back.
Come on, bro. What are you doing, bro? I'm waiting for you. Come on. Stop it.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field.
Shut up, nigger.
QBs, drop back.
Be your mind, nigga.
I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football.
Yeah, buddy.
Let him be an athlete with the football.
Tight shit, nigga.
Catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Tight shit.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense.
Your joke is not funny, bro. Big son.
You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This is intercepted.
Wow, I did that.
No. He's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Fair.
my lord.
Turn of events for the offense.
It's out of bounds, Birdie. You can't grab it once you're out of bounds, Birdie. Look at you, stupid ass.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. That's caught. It's Cameron.
Stupid ass nigga, you lost right there.
First down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
Tired shit.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Think you in the natty, man? Fuck your natty, man. Gotta grind that shit again, man. I mean, my natty, too. Quick for me, bro. Be quick for me.
Touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Fucking dumbass nigga.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Stopped at the 17.
Not even a crack it, dumbass.
Guessing that return.
You sound like a black nigga.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. What a
fucking
turn
crack.
that
Fuck it, nigga.
was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive.
I'd rather be a cracking there, nigga, there. Fuck you talking
You
about.
think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense
Guess
now
what? I'm a cracker.
needs to provide a little spark and give this
Yo,
defense
it's so easy.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
On the move is the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Looking downfield, it's Rising. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Navy quick to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback adapting.
Dumbass nigga, keep running.
Find a receiver, and down he goes. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And a good
1 yard
job
game,
in
Brady?
coverage
You only
there.
gained
They
1
stop it
fucking
after
yard?
just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn, you ain't even gained no yard there, Brady. Just quit already, bro. You wasting my time.
Knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation.
Shut up, man. Head for score.
Offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd
Oh,
down.
man.
They're expecting passes. Trying to change the picture, pre-snap to post-snap, to confuse the quarterback.
Yo! Nah, see, you think about Dick, you gay for real, bro. Look at you. Look at you. Nah, you a faggot for real, nigga. Nah. You a fucking nigger, bro. Don't talk to me. You suck dick for them,
They
nigga.
go to the draw.
Come on, man.
And they drag him down, but not before he
you
picks
suck
up
dick.
the
Tell me
first
that.
down. Here's this offense with a fresh
I know you a faggot, but like, come on, bro. We in 2025, nigga, not faggot over here.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Fuck, I call timeout because this nigga too weak.
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly.
Oh yeah, keep doing that again, boy. I see somebody wide open. I like.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Ready. All right. Keep talking like that, big bro.
Throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy. And
that's a bomb right there. Look at 34.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Dumbass nigga.
Working their way closer.
My daddy right here too.
3rd down conversion.
Stupid ass nigga. I could talk to him right now.
He's looking to
fuck you wanna talk to my dad? Please tell me that.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yo, I'm not gonna listen to another nigga to tell me to put my dad on the mic. I could put him on the mic. Not, nigga. He is very nigga. I could call him right now. He's gonna answer.
Overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
Waste of time, bro.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Nah, not really. Because why the fuck I want to bring my dad in my room, bro? Please tell me that. Hell nah, bro. To talk to you?
3rd and long.
Faggot? Come on, buddy.
Catch in the middle. It's Burden. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Dumbass nigga, free tutty, nigga. Free tutty. Put it to me, bro. Shut up, faggot. Nigga, why you sound like you about to cry, Brady?
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right?
Don't, Brady.
All over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Bro, you are a faggot? I understand you trying to look at score, bro. You 13-0 right now, faggot. I'm not.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone.
Come on, man. I'm cheering for you. Make a touchdown, buddy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Corners are going to bail. Pass is incomplete.
Oh, my Lord.
And half comes to a close on that play.
That's a bit dirty.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Little ass boy, nigga. Little ass boy.
Finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They self-pass first. Everything looks like pass. No, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Oh, man, catch up, man. I'm not going to score a touchdown yet.
Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
I want to waste this time so you can save them, so the game's forget over with.
Success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Caught near the sticks. It's Nixon. And he will score! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey!
Shut up, nigger.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield.
You a fucking nigger.
Man makes the play. Shows off the
You got you fucking so poor. Got a man going in front of your driveway.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
You don't even got $10 bid, boy.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make
He's a what?
catch.
Oh, Brady, you don't want to go ban for ban, Brady. I'm telling you right now, Brady, ban for ban.
If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right
Show
now.
something else, Brady. You'll be like, what?
Giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going
Make no sense, no?
Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to...
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I was 12 years old, took 20 bands by myself with no parents' money, no parents.
No more turnover.
By myself, bro.
It's now 2nd down after the short completion.
Tight shit. Tight shit. Nigga like you, tight shit.
Got away from trouble and got rid
Come on, Brady. Hey, let's go, Brady. Come on, Brady. You got 27, 26 second, Brady. You got basically 20 second, Brady. Come on, Brady. Go deep, Brady. You know you're going to run it, but go deep, Brady. Try to throw it deep, Brady.
I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the
What I
slot.
say, bro? I knew you were going to go outside corner, try to get close to the field goal. Make no sense. Yeah. Make no sense. It make no sense. It make no sense.
Back to throw. It's rising. Unloads to the right.
Look at him. I didn't get me a corner, bro. I need to get me a new corner, bro.
Great job by the defense.
Y'all need to be getting blessed with a corner.
None of that sounds stupid. Of course, he's supposed to. A lot of times the angles you take are sometimes compromised and leaves you giving up big plays. Nice job going.
Dumbass, nigga, you took that shit back. You better don't throw it, nigga. Keep, bro, just quit, bro. I'm tired of playing dumbass nigga like you. Bro, just first option and lead the game, bro. In 2006.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab.
Oh my Lord, he caught it.
He will step out of bounds, but not.
He caught it, guys. He got it.
Pick up and a first down.
Let's see he gonna put in somewhere. He got 21 to 0.
Cylinders right now. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jordan.
There you go in, right? He's gonna make you run the timeout. So when you make a touchdown, I can run the time.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
Okay, I thought you were going to throw it, but you didn't. You got scared.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly deep.
Come on.
Gets picked off. He smashes it.
Yeah.
They'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, man. I'm just trolling with you, bro. When you get mad. Oh, yeah. You sound like a real monkey. You sound like a real nigga for real, bro. Like, damn. I never knew someone sound like a real monkey before. You the first, gang. You the first.
Quick timeout call by the defense.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit really crazy. Like, damn, bro. You really sound like that when you laugh? Oh, you make noise? You sound like a real monkey, bro.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Feel bad for you, gang. They're really bad for you.
Telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Try for the bad bitch.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's the tight end you playing with, partner. That's tight end, boy. They got tight end.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
All right, which one you want? You want a bomb? I could do it to you, Brady. Which one you want, Brady?
1st and 10.
Drain drop. Drop top. Smoke in the poop with a hot box.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the...
Oh, my Lord.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground.
I know you, man, but you got bomb. How you feel, big bro? How you feel, big bro?
Perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Come on, man. Come on, don't do that to me. Come on, man. Put some deep in it.
Picking up about 4 or so on 1st down. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans.
Come on, bro. I'm not going. I'm going to make you race straight, Dirty. Come on. Oh, that time now. I like that, right? Right? You like that? Quick. Thank you. Thank you. Say, subscribe to my YouTube too, nigga. Uzi. Pull out.
I'm cooking, I'm whipping into it. Rock up, let it lock up. I gave her 10 racks. I told her go shop it and spend it all at the pop up. These bitches, they fucking so dick and they busting for Instagram. Get your clout up. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK.
Yeah, that way. Drain drop. Drop out. Smoke up in the foot on a hot box. Fuck at them bitch in the back.
They'll run play action.
Damn it! Damn! You really want it for a coach, right? You want it?
We got 30s and 100 round you. My bitch is bad and bitch bad. Cooking up there with a boost. My niggas are savage ruthless. We got 30s and 100 round you.
Yeah. Bro. I got all day for you, gang. I don't got no school. I'm a senior. Let me stop rapping.
You won't have to do it twice. Rule number 2, make sure you're ready when you gambling with your life. Rule number 3, you don't get a comeback in the fight. Rule number 4, don't be scared.
Quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in a hurry-up. On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out.
Stupid ass nigga, you thought your goal like going to do something to my own
life. Has started.
Dumbass Jimmy.
And you knew this
was dumbass Jimmy.
But how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense.
Dumbass nigga. You're not talking.
Day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
How you feel, man? How you feel losing that natty? Remember HB smoking aim, man. Oh, shit.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team. And it's It's on the ground. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. And Navy will go back on the attack. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Scanning the field, it's rising.
How the fuck? I'm trying to make you score again. Score again.
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
You gotta throw it to the nigga wide open, nigga. Oh, yo, you taking so fucking long, buddy. To throw it to the nigga wide open on your left side, game. Damn, son. Oh man, throw the fucking ball. I'm timing out for you so you can make a point. Fairly bad for you.
Well, look at this.
Look, 7 gonna be open on your side. Number 7 on your left. Throw it to him. 7. Oh my fucking god. You have 2 wide open too. Yeah, you tripping.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the dub.
One more play to pad the stats. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro, slide the doors back just like that one. Was on the field when I came home. He ain't in school. Niggas down left and right. Don't be blind. You can die with me. Don't know the luck they really live shit. I got 30 in the air. I hold the 7.6 to it. It is what it is. Nigga face, I always shoot. Niggas that know I'm going to shoot. It's bad. Real boy, you going in.
Real pussy shit, man. Duffy nobody. Real pussy shit, man. Ain't Duffy nobody.
Bro, so we focus on the music, boy, you gotta miss it. Niggas ain't no fucking killers, so you niggas they continue to put it in this hill and make them lose all this feeling. Giving out for cars, so you make one of my favorites. Yeah, that's what we skip, and they just have to figure out a so new purpose.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy.
There, you got a mic.
One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught.
first down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they run a draw play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's crossed. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted.
Yo!
Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A big six.
And I can't even challenge that shit because he was low-key holding me right there, bro.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Coach makes a decision to go for a two-point conversion. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he runs it in there. The two-point conversion puts them on top by a point. Now they get set to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Reed. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
He's found some room with the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's escaping the pocket now. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
From the shotgun, drops back. This will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Fletcher. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Breaks up a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Pass caught down at the 20.
Oh my god. A head tap on your shit. I can't even back. I can't even back. A head tap on your shit, nigga.
Strength and accuracy by this quarterback.
I know I'm fucking losing, but it's head tap, nigga. Still a head tap.
That big game.
First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, we're still early in his football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. To throw, it's Reed. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Scarlet Knights will kick this deep and begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they'll run it on the draw. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made down inside the 15. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
That's not a bomb, Birdie. That's not a bomb, Birdie.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in a national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one
Dedicate that field goal.
He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Handed off for a draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That's a bullet pass to the left side.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series, the start of the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
The Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he runs it into the end zone to push the lead up to 6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Looking to pass this time. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Lance, oh my Lord, Lance. Lance, boy. Come on, quit for me, bro. Come on, just quit for me, bro. Come on, bro, I'm begging you. What? Oh, no, you bugging for that one now. Just for trying me with that, you bugging with that one. I'm gonna throw this bitch on your ass. Catch that shit, fuck nigga. Bye.
They can't throttle back here. Their run moves the ball across the 35.
Better call that timeout.
Late in a game like this with the lead, nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And pass is caught. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. Now a timeout.
Thank you. It's a waste of time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, nigga.
It's a draw play.
Thank you so fucking much. Oh my fucking God.
It's about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
You feeling sorry?
Really sound defense on that play.
And the Scarlet Knights, then in the final minute here, just trying to run the clock out. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle made.
Oh my Lord, I thought you fumbled me, y'all.
Well, the running back that time just kind of
good. Bye, man. Good. This is my first time winning the Natty, man. This is the first time winning the Natty. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. All that hard work I've been doing. Subscribe to my YouTube, man. 3 hours. 3 hours and 39 minutes I be grinding for this, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, chat. We finally got it, chat. We finally got it, chat. We finally got it, chat.
Crucial third down play coming up. And that
nigga. I never won one either. This is my first time. I won the Natty. I won the Natty. And you will win it too. Comeback is real. The comeback is real. Let me test your ass and let you know who I am, man. Hey, you better don't leave, little boy. You better don't leave, little boy.
As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Caught the Natty by myself. By myself, BTA. Put that belt. Look at me. Look at me. Gracie Jackson State. Got
The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Hurdles the defender.
No!
Clear at the 25.
That's what's crazy. Wait! First play?
Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still give pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The pass is intercepted. Short return.
Oh, yeah. You got it, big bro. You got it. I already want my natty. You got it. I'm coolin', buddy. I already want my natty. All right, chat. We just lost this week. I'm going to be back on later. I just need to take a break. BJ ruined our natty already.